Hey guys, it's Artsy, and in today's video I'm going to be designing characters for Cookie Run Kingdom. If you haven't played, this is what a lot of the cookies look like, and I'm going to be making my own, so let's get right into it. So I started out by sketching all of these guys, and then I took photos and transferred it onto my iPad. By the way, Christmas is coming up, guys, and I'm getting a new iPad, and I think it's gonna be pink because I was talking to my dad about it, and he was talking about how he said, what color would you like? And I said, oh, the purple one's so pretty. And he's like, yeah, well, that's not really purple. And I was like, well, then the pink one. And he's like, okay. I'm like, you're giving me the pink one. I just knew. So I'm so excited, and it's in like 4 days. So who else is excited for the holidays? Anyway, I got kind of sidetracked there. So right now, the cookie I'm working on is chocolate chip cookie because I got so pissed off when I downloaded the game and I started playing, which I've been playing for a while now, but there isn't a chocolate chip cookie, and I don't know why, because it's like the most common cookie. So I decided that I just had to make my own, and I want to make it like skiing themed. I don't know why, I just liked the look of having a big top bun with like a big lots of clothes, and also most of the commons have things covering parts of their face, and I thought of a ski mask or sunglasses, and a ski mask made more sense because, you know, chocolate chip cookies, winter, you know, it's just the theme, so that's what I went for. Silhouettes to the characters in this video to me are kind of important this time because Cookie Run has some really cool silhouettes, especially if you look at the cherry cookie or, you know, avocado cookie, which no one really likes, but she still has a really cool silhouette, so I wanted to make something that, you know, you would recognize even if it was not colored in. And then speaking of colors, I just wanted to pull directly from cookies, but I didn't want it to be so plain and boring, so I used a bunch of color variants and stuff, and I, you know, stretched colors and used different hues and stuff. So I thought I could use a bit of a blue instead of a white, for, you know, white chocolate. So yeah, this is what I have for a chocolate chip cookie, and on to the next one, which is also kind of a boring color scheme, but I promise I did more with it with this one, is cone cookie. And I wanted to make at least one themed cookie also. You can like see my mom calling me and texting me throughout this video. Sorry about that. As I was saying, I wanted to make one themed cookie. So there's like Christmas cookies, holiday cookies, and then Halloween for this one because there's pumpkin cookie as an example of a Halloween one. Although there's not a cone cookie, and although cone isn't necessarily Halloweeny or something, I thought that the cone hat, which is just like so memorable and iconic, had to be there, and it had to be for cone cookie. So I made her a little witch character with a cute little scarf and a bob. And the way that I added some color to this one is, you know, like the joy the joy cone holders that are like the piece of paper that you get when you ask for a ice cream cone in like a store. I wanted to use those, but I didn't want to write joy, so I just did hearts instead in like blue and pink. So I thought that that was pretty creative. I also had a little bit of like vanilla ice cream coming out of the top of her hat because it's so annoying when that happens. So also, sorry, throughout the video you can totally see me like adjusting my search history, not search history, just searching things up, and then also adjusting my storage because I kept on running out of storage. Also, I want to give her 2 different eyes just because you don't really see that many cookies with that. Also, apparently all of their eyelashes are white, but I didn't really care or go along with that, so I just decided to do what I wanted to do. I mostly pulled colors from the cones, and I liked using colored line art a lot in this video, just as a way to make things seem a little bit more interesting because, you know, the cookies are fairly simple, especially the rare ones. Also, by the way, chocolate chip cookie is common, I think I might have said that, and this cookie is a rare, so this is my cone cookie. I hope you like her. It is so annoying that this cookie, which is key lime cookie, first of all, I don't have any footage of drawing her, even though I could have sworn that I was screen recorded, so I'm just putting the in Procreate screen recording on my screen. Also, speaking of Procreate, isn't there a new update, Procreate Dreams or something? Because I don't have it if there is, and I'm gonna get it on the new iPad I'm getting for Christmas. So I will check that out. If you know how to use it or know anything about it, tell me, because honestly I haven't had the time to look into it. I've been really busy. Anyways, so for this girl, I didn't also realize the other thing I'm annoyed about, that there was a lime cookie. Well, anyways, I just wanted to make her look kind of like Hawaiian because key limes, the Florida keys, whatever, next. Now is the only cookie that I was not basing off of an actual food or cookie flavor, which is confetti cookie. I was only reminded of this because I went to an event at my old school where they had confetti, and it's a really big part of the thing. Now, this one I had a really clear theme for. I wanted to make her kind of Legally Blonde-esque to Elle Woods because I wanted to make her look a little professional in like a blazer and stuff, but with lots of bright colors and kind of childish, but in like a feminine way. But I don't know, I kind of strayed from that original concept. Now she kind of just looks like crazy or Candyland, so that's alright though, because that's kind of the way that confetti is. So I wanted to make the colors a little bit pastel, but also everywhere with silver, and I wanted the blazer to be silver because it's like representing how the actual confetti is inside of a little tube that you like pop, if you know what I'm talking about. I also really want to play around with contrast, if you know what I'm talking about, so making everything look like somehow cohesive together but so different, and I wanted to use a gradient, but then I ended up not because I thought it kind of looked better if it was choppy. I also gave her some tassels on the coat, and I would say that there's a reason that some of them are pink and some of them are black, and there's not. I messed up and forgot to add the other side. But you know, it's kind of like, it kind of works in a way because her hair is pink and the outline is black. I don't know, I'm trying to rationalize my mistakes. It doesn't really matter. It's not really relevant. Not a big part of the design. Anyways, she's fun. I like her. And next is Flan Cookie or Flan Cookie. I don't really care how you say it. She is an epic because I felt like it, and I think that flan is so fancy and jelly, and I like a lot of flans don't have this, but some have like a hard top that you can, like break with a spoon, so I wanted to add some armored pieces or armored looking pieces around her to, also, girls in big dresses that fight and their dresses are a little bit catered to fighting. That's so fun. So I want to play with that. The color scheme on this one is definitely my favorite out of all of them. Often flan is kind of used with or baked with some berries on top, so I want to add some berries just for extra definition. The eyes, I think, pop on this one. Anyways, I really like her, and I hope that you like her too. Especially the highlights that make it really look jelly. Probably should have done that one on the other one, the key lime cookie, but that's alright. Here's my flan cookie, and lastly and not least, definitely not least, we have biscotti cookie, who's legendary because, and yes, this joke is totally scripted and totally bad, but I don't really care. Legendary because you really are special if you like biscotti. I can't believe I'm laughing at that. It's not even funny. Biscotti lovers, don't take offense. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to come for y'all. My mom likes biscottis. I judge her every day for it, but that's okay. So I wanted to go with like an Athena theme for this one, just because I thought of fighter women and biscottis can be very difficult to eat and ingest sometimes. Then I also wanted to make a lot of drizzled chocolate parts on her to show how sometimes the end is covered in chocolate or drizzled with chocolate. Biscottis are generally a hard color palette to work with because they just are. No, I'm kidding. Because they're mostly just brown. So I had to, push the limits a little bit with that one, use some different browns, and add in a few other colors that weren't really there in the first place. Anyways, we're pulling to the end of this video, so I'm going to talk a little bit about how I enjoyed this challenge, and that it was hard, but, working from something as simple as a food or a concept can kind of expand your creativity. Also, I needed an excuse to do something related to Cookie Run Kingdom, because I am literally addicted to that game. It's actually really bad and I need to stop, but that's okay. Anyways, I finished this by adding some little drips and coloring in the lines of the chocolate pieces, which I think brought it together, and coloring the hair. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time, and don't click off yet because I have something to show you right after this speed paint ends, but bye from me.
I feel the warmth of your heart.